Hello students, today in this online class I am going to explain you class 8 science chapter 15 topic lightning. During rainy season many times we see a flash of light in the clouds in the sky which is followed by a loud sound called thunder. The bright flash of light which we see in the clouds is called lightning. Lightning is an electric discharge in the atmosphere between oppositely charged clouds or between charged clouds and the earth. The electric nature of lightning was established by a scientist named Benjamin Franklin in 1752. Lightning usually occurs within a cloud in the sky. It is called sheet lightning. Sometimes lightning also occurs between a cloud and the earth, and it is then called fork lightning. Lightning strikes are more frequent in the hilly areas because in such areas clouds are comparatively closer to the ground than in the plains. Let's see the story of lightning. When a storm cloud develops in the sky, strong winds move upwards through cloud and make the water drops present in the cloud to rub against one another. This rubbing together of water drops produces extremely large electric charges in the cloud due to friction. The small drops acquire a positive charge and being lighter move to the upper part of the cloud with rising wind. On the other hand, the larger water drops acquire a negative charge and being heavier come down in the lower part of the cloud, as you could see in this picture. There is accumulation of positive charges near the ground also. When the magnitude of accumulated charges becomes very large, the air, which is normally a poor conductor of electricity, is no longer able to resist their flow. Negative and positive charges meet, producing streaks of bright light and sound. We see streaks as lightning. Lightning strikes the earth, it can cause a lot of destruction of damaging property, buildings, trees, and killing people. Since lightning strikes can destroy life and property, it is therefore necessary to take measures to protect ourselves and our buildings from the danger of lightning. The damage caused to buildings and other tall structures by lightning can be prevented by installing a device called lightning conductor. So, lightning conductor is a device used to protect a building from the effects of lightning. This is lightning conductor. Now let's see how it's work. In this picture, students, you could see a lightning conductor is installed on a multi-story building. A lightning conductor is made of a thick strip of metal, usually copper. The top end of lightning conductor is pointed like a sharp spike and it is fixed at the highest point of the building. From the top of the building, the thick metal strip runs along the outer wall of the building to the ground. The lower end of the metal strip is joined to a copper metal plate and buried in the ground near the base of the building. So, if lightning strikes, it will hit the top of the lightning conductor rather than the building. The electric energy of lightning passes through the metal strip and gets discharged safely into the ground through the buried metal plate. Since electric energy produced by lightning passes through the building, no damage is caused to it. Thus, lightning can be discharged harmlessly into the ground through the lightning conductor fitted on tall buildings and other tall structures like factory chimneys, radio and TV transmission towers and monuments, etc. It was invented by Benjamin Franklin. Lightning safety. Measures to protect ourselves from lightning. if you are outdoor. Open fields, parks, elevated places, tall trees are not safe. Carrying umbrella is not safe. If in an open field, stay away from trees, poles, metallic objects. Don't lie down. Squat on the ground with hands on the knees and the head between the hands like this. If inside the house, lightning can strike electric wires, telephone cords, and metal pipes, so contact with this object should be avoided. Electrical appliances like TV, computers, etc. should be unplugged. Bathing should be avoided to avoid contact with running water. So, students, we should take care of this all safety measures during lightning. I hope you understood the topic lightning. Now, answer the following. Question number 1. Why a lightning is more frequent in hilly areas? Question number 2. How does a lightning conductor protect a tall building? Question number 3. Explain why it might be dangerous to raise an umbrella overhead in a thunderstorm. Write down this answer in your notebook. Thank you.